So welcome everyone to episode 5 of No Finish Line with Maya, and today I have a very inspiring guest,
Thank you.
Chris. Thank you for being here with me.
Thank you for inviting me, Maya.
And I've seen you on Instagram specifically doing a lot of handstands.
Oh,
So I
yes,
want to
yes.
first understand what the obsession with the handstands is, because you've been doing handstands on everything.
I think like in 2020, I had a goal just to be able to do like a handstand for at least 10 seconds. Yeah, I can do it for 10 seconds now, but now the goal has evolved, so now I want to do different types of handstands.
That's nice.
Yeah, and get better at it. Yes.
Cool. No, you've been putting a lot of like cool videos of those
Thank you.
handstands. So I want to understand first, like how you got into running. You've been telling me you've been running for about 14 years now.
I mean, yeah, first, like back in 2010, this is when I like first got into running and knowing about marathons. Like I used to just be in the gym doing, bench press. That was my favorite exercise. So I was more into the gym than running. And then there was just a student working with us, and he signed up for the Edinburgh Marathon. And then, I just also got inspired to sign up. I thought it would be easy as well because I thought I was fit anyway. So I thought, yeah, I can also do this marathon and try to go for 4 hours as well. So yeah, that's how I got into it. So that was the first time I ever like ran more than 3K when I was training for the marathon. And even though that was the first time I started running, and just going for the marathon, that's what motivated me to go into running as well. Yeah,
And then
I never ran like 10K or 5K before that, just...
you just went for the full
just
marathon.
went straight,
Wow.
straight for the marathon.
That takes guts. Or did you
Yeah.
just not think too much about it? You said, let me go for it.
I just thought I was all fit,
Yeah.
So I just thought, let me go for it.
And
Like,
how
he's
did that
going
go?
through it. It didn't go that well as expected. Yeah, no, because it just took me long to get started on the training. I remember I started probably like 2 weeks after that I was meant to train, and then I just picked up like a small injury. So the furthest I ever ran in training was 21K. And then, back then I was checking websites and seeing, is it possible to run a marathon if you've only done like half a marathon?
Yeah.
And like all websites were saying like,
Yes.
no, you can't do it. You can't do it. You're going to struggle. But I did do it. I did still do it, but I did it in like 5 hours. I had to walk the last 5K. So I ran for 4 hours, and then I had to, so that was almost, like 37K. Then I had to walk the last 5K. To finish the
But that's
marathon.
still, a tremendous achievement.
Yeah, thank you.
And then did you continue to run after the
So
marathon?
after that marathon, that was I stopped until again I wanted to. So I stopped again until 17. That's when I started again, because I wanted to do the marathon in 4 hours, and that one I took seriously. And then the Belfast Marathon I got my time within 4 hours. So it was just because I was doing a challenge of running every day for 100 days. This was back, like in 2016. So I had that challenge, and then I completed it by Christmas. So between like September the 16th and December the 25th, it's like 100 days. So I had a 100-day challenge of doing 5K every day. And then once I completed that, I just thought, okay, let me go for this marathon now. And then I just continued. I done my like 16-week training block, and then Belfast Marathon. And then after I finished that marathon, again, I stopped running because I wasn't into running. So I just stopped after that. Then I started back up when I came to Dubai in 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I came to Dubai. I wasn't into running that much, but I was into calisthenics. But when I went back to England from Dubai in July 2020, my friend done like 100K challenge within 1 month. So I started that challenge, so again, I wasn't really running, so it was quite hard to do 25K a week. But I started that challenge, and then that just motivated me to just carry on the running. So that year, I signed up for London Marathon and also Barcelona Marathon. So this was in October.
2
and
marathons
November.
in 1 year.
Yeah, just because they were like 3 weeks apart. So I thought,
Wow.
okay, if I do London Marathon, sorry, they were 6 weeks actually. I thought if I do London Marathon, I'd still be fit enough to do Barcelona Marathon. So I slowly got back into running, and then that's when I came to Dubai, like November 2020, and then I heard about, all these running clubs, and because I'd done Barcelona Marathon and also London, I heard there was like a 50k ultra marathon, 2021 in February. So I signed up for that, and then
Where was that?
this was in Al Mamoon, the
Okay.
desert run. And then, then that's how I got involved with Trail Runners DXB, because I wanted to like run on the trail. So I heard about this club called Trail Runners DXB. And then I just remember when I was training with them, I came across the 5:30 group as well. When we were going to run a race, I saw the 5:30 tent. And then a friend also introduced me to the 5:30 group. Then that's when I was like, got really into running. I was doing like running at least 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah, so from like 2020, I got really into running, and this continued until 2023.
Yeah.
Signing up for like races every week, signing up for half marathons and marathons. Yeah.
And you've been doing a lot of marathons lately, right?
Yeah, I've just got back into doing marathons again actually. Yeah, so this year I believe I've done 6 already this year.
That's
Five
a
or
lot.
six.
Yeah.
5 or 6, yeah.
Have you done any world majors?
Yeah, I've actually done six world
The
majors.
6 are world
I've
majors.
done 4 this year.
Yeah.
I've done Tokyo, and then I did what was the other one? So Sydney, and then I done
Boston.
Chicago, and then New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you still have, so now the new one's Cape Town?
I've just got I just need to do Boston left, and then potentially Cape Town
And maybe Shanghai. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And so tell me, when you first started running, how was it? Like, was it difficult, or did
Do you mean when I first started?
when
in
you first
2010?
started running? Yeah.
2010. Yeah, it was difficult because I remember, these days we had to use a software called Map My Run to try and find out the distance that you're going to run.
Yeah.
You have to plot it out. And, there wasn't these fancy watches, just had a normal watch. But I was just saying, physically it was quite difficult because I remember when I first done my 2 miles, that's like 3.2k, I was happy. And I remember posting on Facebook, like, yep, I just finished 2 miles. But yeah, when I was trying to do those longer runs, it was very difficult, like doing 16k or more is quite difficult doing those runs.
And then, so you
Yeah.
just kept pushing yourself?
Yeah, I kept pushing myself. Yeah, I was also trying to compete against my friend because
Yeah.
he was having a faster pace, so I was trying to compete against him. That's probably how I also got injured that first time. But yeah.
And
then,
is there, yeah.
And I was gonna say, and then I had to like try and work around the injury because I realized that if I run on the treadmill, I didn't get the injury. It's only when I ran outside I got the injury.
Yeah.
So I had to work around it. Then I got like some knee brace to try and help as well.
So did anyone inspire you to get into running?
Well, Tim did inspire me. So it's a student called Tim Wyatt. So, because he inspired me. He was like the first person to inspire me to get into running.
Did he achieve a lot in his running journey?
Yeah, I mean, I remember that year he got the sub 4 hours, and then I used to follow him on Strava, and this was before I could ever run that pace. Like he was running 5-minute kilometer for like half a marathons, like quite easily. So yeah, he done really good. I think he might have almost got sub 3:30. The last time we sort of spoke was probably about 4 years ago. He was in London Marathon, but I think he got cramps, so he couldn't do 3:30. But yeah, he went from 4 hours to almost 3:30. So he did inspire me.
Yeah. And then now, what's your goal? What are you aiming for?
So I'm aiming for a similar goal. I'm aiming for sub 20-minute 5k,
Yeah.
sub 1:35 half marathon, sub 3:30 marathon.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my next goals. I haven't
That-
achieved them, but yeah, I'm aiming for them.
Yeah, but I mean, you're
Close.
definitely on the right track.
Yeah, I'm close to the half marathon one now, and also the 5k one. I'm getting closer.
I think for the 5K, you just hit 20 minutes something, right?
Yeah, like today I did a race this morning and I got 20 minutes and 46 seconds. So yeah, I'm getting closer. I know what I've got to do to get this time. Just need to taper more because I like working out every day as well. So for some reason there's like always workouts on Saturday and I don't want to miss it, and then the race is on Sunday. So yeah, I need to be more disciplined and not work out on the Saturday, and just keep doing easy runs like the week before the race, and I should get the 5K PB.
Cool. And then, so if you reflect on your running journey so far, if you experienced any challenges, any setbacks?
Yeah, like actually had a major setback like 2 years ago. Like because this was like the peak of my running fitness. For example, 2 years ago, so September 2023, I done like Sydney Marathon, done it in under 4 hours, and then I done Berlin Marathon 1 week later, and I got like 3 hours and 34. So that's like the peak of that was like the peak of my like endurance capacity, sort of. But then about 2 to 3 weeks after that date, I broke my ankle I was also do skydiving. So I broke my ankle, and I broke it like in 3 places. I had to get surgery. It was quite serious. So, and I'm just getting back from that injury. I'm just getting back from it. Yeah. So only recently I've been able to set faster PBs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of that injury.
And it sidelined you for a long time, the injury?
Yeah, sidelined because obviously I had a broken ankle, so I couldn't, run. Yeah. So, I was on crutches for at least 6 weeks. And then when they took off the cast and I came off the crutches, I can just about walk. So, it took me I think it was like in February when I started running again, about 3 months after the incident. And that pace was really slow. 8 minutes, 7-minute kilometers.
So I had to take it easy.
Yeah, I remember I was so happy when I could get 5 minutes again and run more than 5K. Yeah.
Yeah, and did you get any other injuries running?
I got smaller injuries, like just a small groin injury, and that did sort of affect my 5K times. But this went after approximately 2 months. This came in 2023 as well. But, it came and then went. Yeah.
So what are some of the things that you learned along the way that, like, if someone, starting to take running seriously now, you would tell them to pay attention to?
Yeah, I think what I've learned as well is that, about doing the easy runs, because, when I started running, I was always trying to run at marathon pace. But, yeah, they can just follow a program as well. And yeah, just incorporate doing the easy runs, like not get so don't worry about the Strava times, just take it slowly. Yeah, and also they probably should join a running group, because it's much more. Well, for me, I find it much more fun when you run with other people as well.
Yeah, especially I think the long runs, especially if you're training for a marathon, doing 30 kilometers on your own can be very mentally challenging.
Exactly. But it also helps with the speed work. Like I find that sometimes I try to do speed work by myself, but it's not that I'm not that fast. But when I run with the group, I'm more competitive and I run a bit faster when I'm with them.
Yeah, it's always. I think it's good. It's a good idea to run with someone who's faster than you, because they can push you.
Yeah, exactly.
To push yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so now, what's your next race?
My next race is next Saturday, ADNOC Marathon in Abu Dhabi.
Are you going after a time?
I don't know, because so my last marathon was almost 6 weeks ago. But since then I haven't done like a really long run. I've done 21K is the longest run. But it was 21K with a medicine ball, so maybe that counts as 26K, I don't know. But I'm just going to see how I feel. I definitely want to get under 4 hours. But I don't know, I would see if I can get 3:30 maybe. Just depends on the day, but I might just also decide just to take it easy and then go for my half marathon PB at the end of this year at Ajman.
That's a 1:30. I ran Ajman. It was my first half marathon.
Okay.
It's an awesome course. I really like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, for this one, you think that you were gonna get under 4 hours?
Definitely. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, I do try that. That's my. If I'm not sick, then that is like the what's it called, the limit. But that's like the slowest time that I allow myself to get
Yeah.
is 4 hours. I have to get sub 4 hours if I'm not sick, but which is quite achievable for me.
And is this the first time you're on ADNOC? Because I think they had it
No,
before.
this will be the third time. This will
Yeah.
be the third time.
Yeah, it's funny because like when I was looking at the marathons in the UAE, there's like only Dubai Marathon, and I think ADNOC is quite new. So there aren't a lot of marathons here.
Yeah. There's just, as you said, only see Dubai and ADNOC.
Have
for
you
the
run
UAE.
Dubai before?
Yeah, I ran Dubai this year, but I just ran it very slow because I was just training for the Tokyo Marathon.
How was it? I heard it can get very crowded because I'm also running
Which one?
it.
Dubai or Tokyo?
Yeah.
It's not that crowded actually. It's not that crowded, but I just remember you can potentially get a PB because it's just a straight road.
Yeah.
There's no hills, so you can get a PB, but it's a bit of a quite boring course, and they don't support you that much. I mean, the actual organisers, you get support from different running clubs. They give you the water and electrolytes, but there wasn't that much support from actually the Dubai Marathon organisers. Yeah, so just be prepared for that. Like
Okay.
at other marathons, there's much more food and water available.
Oh, that's good to know. So, and then now, so can you tell me, like, why do you continue to run? What's your primary motivation?
Yeah, I just want to. I like to keep fit, number one, and running is a good way to keep me fit. And two, I want to achieve these goals that I have, the sub 20-minute 5K, sub 1:35 half marathon, and sub 3:30 marathon.
And do you feel like, besides the physical piece, does it do anything for you mentally?
Yeah, definitely. I noticed that when I'm doing my long, slow runs, that's when I get my runners high. If I do like 1 hour, at least 1 hour, at like a slow, steady pace, I feel really good after marathon. I mean, sorry, after long run,
Yeah.
I feel really good after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely good for
It's,
my
it's
mental.
addictive as well. It makes you always want to come back to it.
Yeah, even when I do like an easy run, a 30-minute easy run, I can just take foot videos, and I feel good that I feel blessed. I'm in Dubai, running, taking videos.
Nice weather these
Yeah.
days. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, makes me feel more calm and just grateful as well. And even running is good to do. Not everyone can run, so you just feel grateful that you can do
Grateful
that.
that we can run.
Yeah.
So, and then the last maybe piece of advice, if like some people some of my friends are starting to now try to get into running, they're just not sure, they're finding it really hard.
Okay.
So if you know someone like that, what would be your advice to them?
I just want to know, why are they finding it hard first?
Physically, it's hard. Like they can only run 100 meters and they feel like they cannot go more. They
Okay,
get out
then.
of breath.
So that's what I would just say to them, just take it slow then, just run and walk. I had to do that as well when I was recovering from my injury. They
Yeah,
can
that's
just
a very
run
good
100
point, that it's
meters
okay to run and
then
walk. Yeah.
100 meters. Yeah, that's fine. Just do that, 10, even if you do it 5 times, that's 1K.
Yeah.
Like 100 meters, walk 100 meters. If you, repeat that, that's going to be 1K.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember when I started, I was also feeling like that. It was an achievement for me when I was able to run my first 1K without having to stop.
Yeah.
But then the 1 became 2 and then 3.
Exactly.
and-
It builds
yeah.
up quite quickly.
And I'm sure now you have a lot of people who inspire you as well
Yeah.
to continue running. So can you tell me a bit about them?
Yeah, I have a few. There are many people that inspire me in Dubai, but particularly, I just say about 3 people. There's a guy called Megani, just because I've seen him go from like doing a sub 3:30 marathon to now he can do like sub 3:10 marathon. And there's 2 people. They inspire me because they can run at they've already achieved the times that I want to achieve, and then they're also my height as well or shorter, so I've got no excuse.
Yeah.
And one's a girl, one's called Bernardo, and then one's called Yuko. They're like really fast runners. you know, they've achieved the dream that I want, and yeah, they just inspire me to keep continuing, you know, to go for my dream. And then there's another guy called like the Ruby. He's from Uganda, the slow runner. But why he inspires me is because he's really fast as well. He's done like sub 80-minute 5K, you know, sub 130 half marathon. But the difference with him is he's heavy. He's like 90 kgs. He's a heavy guy. So also he's letting me know that there's no excuse as well with my weight, because I'm a bit heavier than those other guys that I mentioned. But he's heavy as well, and he can run so fast. So yeah, these people inspire me.
That's awesome. It's
Thank you.
really important to have also people who inspire you to continue running. You know, I've had two other runners in the previous episodes. I don't know if you know them. So there's Aya and Hanadi.
Yes.
They're also part of the 5:30
Yeah,
club.
Aya is really inspiring because she's going so fast. Like, I remember, yeah, she can do that sub 21-minute 5K.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going really fast.
And we're
And she
also
always gets podiums.
yes,
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
all the time. On the 5K,
Yeah.
I know that Aya is getting the podium.
Yeah.
But also we've been talking about Zubair. I think you know Zubair as well.
Yeah, no, Zubair, yeah. With
And
his
he's also
leg.
an inspiring person,
Yeah.
you know, because of everything that he achieved in a short time, despite, you know, the challenges that he's going through.
Exactly.
He's also someone who inspires us a lot.
100%.
Yeah, it's very important to have people who inspire you.
Yes.
And anyone else who would like to mention?
There's actually one other name came to mind. You know, there's a guy called Asser. He inspired me because he did basically the Berlin Marathon. Then 3 weeks later, he did Chicago Marathon. And I was also doing a similar thing. I done Chicago Marathon. And then 3 weeks later, I done New York Marathon. But he just inspired me to know that you can go faster on the second marathon, you know, because I wasn't sure. Even though it's a harder course, it's possible. So that he gave me the belief that I could do that as well. And then I achieved that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, to be honest, Asir for me is my main inspiration.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been trying to follow in his footsteps. So, you know,
Yes.
now training for my first marathon. But he definitely, you know, pushed me to run 4 half marathons so far. And
Okay.
yeah, I've been trying. I'm not as fast as Asir. I don't know if
Yeah.
I will be, but he's definitely someone that inspires me a lot as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Will you do Best to Bedge next year?
I don't know. I heard it can get like really. I heard people were fainting last year.
Oh, really?
on the
I
course.
didn't come across that, actually.
You didn't? Okay.
No.
I'm thinking about it actually. Could be
Okay.
fun. That or Dubai Creek because it's
Okay,
in the
yeah.
same month.
Yeah, I'm doing Dubai Creek.
You're doing both then?
I'm doing Dubai
Birch
Creek.
to Birch
I think
and-
they're a month apart. I think they're a month apart. I think they could be 1 month apart.
1 month apart.
They could be, but I'm not sure.
Probably.
I know the Dubai Creek Striders is around the 11th of January.
Yes, that's right.
Approximately.
It's in Jan. Burj
Yeah.
is in Feb.
I believe so.
Yeah, and then there's Iraq.
Yes.
Iraq is a very nice course.
Yeah. I done Rack last year.
Yeah, me too.
The new one.
Yeah, I did. My last half was the one in Alain. It was the first time
Oh.
they do it in Alain.
Okay, how
It was
that?
really nice, actually.
Okay,
It was a nice course.
sounds good.
All right, thank you so much, Chris. It was
Oh,
really
thank
lovely
you.
having a chat with you, and I'll be watching you chase those times for your half marathon, your 5K, and your marathon.
Thank you so much, Mara. I look forward to seeing you in Adnop next
Yeah.
week.
Me too.
Take
Thank
care.
you.